my name is Denise and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. I am shipping out some orders from Saturday afternoon through pretty much this moment in time. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6 things to ship out, so it's gonna be a short one. I am officially declaring Monday the okay to wear your loungewear set when you're working in your garage all day. I am happy to report I have listed 13 items today, many of which are Lululemon. So I'm gonna get these out of here. They are listed. I have a pair of shorts on my shoulder. And these are the Lunya loungewear pajama set that I recently found. Pima cotton, size medium, navy. Yeah, I have some fun things to include in my video today, and one is actually a video of an experience I had of a item being returned to me, and I discovered the item was open, but I'm not going to give it away. The first thing I am shipping out is a pair of, I'm trying to see, I'm kind of hoping that these would fit in a padded envelope. I just feel like they might. It's just like these Danskos, they're older, but they don't look too bad. They are a size 40, which is a lovely Dansko size. I'm gonna get these in this padded envelope and save myself some time and tape and trouble of trying to get them all jushed into a box. The straps are gonna get a little smushed in the shipping process, but that's just the way it is sometimes. So, where is my handy dandy? Here it is. My washi tape. Let's see. I didn't run the numbers, but I'll tell you what everything sold for, and then we can kind of come up with a number at the end. So these Danskos, I happened to mention in my last video because they had just sold. These sold for $27. Yep. Not a ton. I usually sell my Danskos for closer to like 55, but these were older. They were in good condition, but just in general an older style, so I didn't feel like I wanted to really put a higher price tag on them. I think I had them in my closet for 36, and an offer was sent out for 32. Now let's see if I made that wonky or not. Not really like my preference to send this out in an envelope, but really, I'm kind of like, yeah, oh yeah, it's fine. I've got plenty of room. I've got plenty of room to send these out in an envelope. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna send these, we'll see. Maybe not. I had them, as soon as I photographed these, I put them right away in a poly envelope even before it got into my inventory and the whole inventory process, because they're not fragile, but they're pink. So I didn't want to, I'm gonna put a piece of tape over this label because it's a little bit sticky. There was a retail tag on it from the yoga studio that I work at, so that's why I wanted to do that. I have to send these in perfect condition because these beauties right here, they sold for $147. They're a pair of Lululemon Aligns. And the color is called Strawberry Milkshake. strawberry milkshake. I do feel like I have to steam these, so I'm gonna turn the steamer on. I'm gonna give them a little go. I need these to arrive perfectly in perfect condition. That honestly just took a moment, and it was definitely so worth it to just take that moment when someone spends $147 in my closet for an item that retails for $98. I do feel like it's very important to take that little bit of extra time steaming these, making sure they look absolutely perfect. They have a little bit of lint on them that was released from my steamer. Thanks, steamer. I appreciate it, making my job a little bit harder. I don't mind taking this little bit of extra time. I've got time to get down to the post office. I'm not in a rush. I do want to make sure that these get out to her today. I am super excited that these sold. So this is a color that's kind of what I would consider to be like an exclusive color. And the reason why it's an exclusive color is because it wasn't actually sold by Lululemon in their stores. They produced this color and they released it to their brand partners. Now, an example of a brand partner is the yoga studio that I work for. So they sell Lululemon, the yoga studio I work for. And so they were one of the partners that were sent the strawberry milkshake Lululemon pieces. Now these are Align pants. They're a size 8. $147. I had them in my closet for $225. I'm gonna put these in a brand new poly mailer, and then I'm going to wrap them in the tissue paper. It seems a little silly, but I just want them to look lovely when they get there. I want them to look well cared for, because they were. I have a strawberry milkshake bra, and I have a strawberry milkshake Align tank top. So I own 2 strawberry milkshake pieces. I purchased these pants for myself, and then after I got them home, I just basically discovered that I don't like my bottom half in strawberry milkshake. I absolutely adore the color. It's more flattering on me for the tops. And that's just really a personal preference. So these are a size 8, and in this color I've recently touched upon, if you have any interest in selling Lululemon, that these are the lined Aligns, but they are lined. So they made them double layer, and to me, the double layer fits a little bit differently. It doesn't fit the way I love them to fit. So I have decided to sell them and make a profit on them. So I definitely made my money back on them, but not a lot. You know, they retail for $98. And I sent out this weekend on Saturday a 30% off offer on them. And I hadn't really been sending offers on them. So the person who bought them was right on it. She bought them right away when I sent that offer out. Post things. Now the ironic part about these pants is that I actually almost sold them live for $60, and the woman didn't want to go for it. The woman was like, I don't think so. So I was like, okay. And then I did a little research, and then I posted them for $225. So I really am grateful that that woman did not buy them in my... Okay. You know, it's funny because there's always something that seems to come up when I start creating content. So I iPhone was telling me that my camera was full. So anyway, I am shipping out a bikini, and the brand on this bikini is Heidi Klein. Now I am new to the brand, and it's a fancy bathing suit brand. Like, for example, this is sold at, I believe, Neiman Marcus. So I was really excited to find this. I remember when I sourced it, I was thrilled, and it sat in my closet for over a year. So I don't know how much of a following Heidi Klein has, but yeah, not a fast seller. Oh, I just made a sale, so I'll be shipping that out as well. I'm having a little pain point with my washi tape. It's brand new, and for some reason I've bought this washi tape multiple times, and for some reason this version of this washi tape is just being troublesome whatsoever. Oh my goodness. I like to ship bathing suits in padded envelopes because they do contain they have some metal pieces to them, and I just like the metal to be protected. This bathing suit sold for $57, and I think I had it in my closet for, my goodness, at least a year, maybe potentially longer. The item I sold is very interesting. It is just a Valentino dust bag. I'm assuming from the size of this, it's actually a Valentino shoe bag. I had this I store it with all of my bags. So it has gathered a little lint over time. I one time went to the bins and took my husband, and he walks over to me, and he actually has, I want to say, something like a bag of Gucci dust bags, and it's full of like 15 high-end, like, luxury dust bags. So anyway, I think this was the last. I have one Gucci dust bag left, and I think I kept a few of the Gucci dust bags. I'm sure I spent maybe $5 total for them. Get lucky like that. And if you can sell a dust bag for $25, for $20, that's, I mean, the profit margin I made on these close to nothing dust bags. I probably paid at most 80 cents for them per piece. So it's almost like pure profit on those. The item I sold is a pair of icebreaker merino wool and cotton pants. Now, I have never found icebreaker pants like these that simply just look like they are like regular everyday pants. I have found icebreaker merino wool pants that looked a little bit more like activewear pants, like leggings. So these are actually pretty cool. I did send out an offer on these, and I sent out a 30% off offer, and the buyer accepted. These, I don't have it on here, but I believe they sold for $51. I love that I can still sell wool right now, even though in Colorado it is not very hot out at all. We've been having rainy and kind of cold weather. I'm ready for like spring to take hold, to be honest. I'm gonna send a pretty mountain thank you sticker to this buyer. I did steam those a little bit, and then I actually decided to put some ice in with them and throw them in the dryer to help release the wrinkles. Oh, and friends, after I ship this last item out, I am going to share Something amazing that I learned this weekend. Oh, and I do have another sale to ship out. So I've got a few things that I want to share, and that I need to pull that cardigan out as well. I recently was talking about how black is kind of the bane of my existence, and black has been pretty difficult to deal with, just simply because certain fabrics like Lululemon, it's Luon and it can catch, like it attracts lint, any tiny little hairs, and I don't even mean like a pet hair or something. It attracts like hairs from sweaters and anything that it can kind of get. But I have a solution, and I'm also going to grab the sweater I just sold, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is like a really top recommendation that I have. I picked these up this weekend at Target, and they are Bounce Mega Sheets, and they are specifically designed to kind of mitigate pet hair, and they are lint guard. Now, I just washed some black items, and some of them were Lululemon items, and I kind of air dried them, and then I put them in my dryer for 10 minutes with one of these sheets on low, and it released all of those linty parts. Like, I feel like I have unlocked an achievement. I just am shocked. I'm shocked at how well it worked. So I highly recommend picking these up. This is definitely not sponsored. This is just from my heart to your heart, because my goodness, I know what a battle it can be to sometimes remove these fibers from pieces that tend to be a little bit more stickier in nature. This next piece that I sold, and the last piece until I just got a sale come in, was this Lululemon hoodie. I talked about how this feels like a Patagonia Better sweater. It's really lovely and incredible, and I had no idea that Lululemon even made anything remotely similar to this. Like, I have seen their fuzzy fleece pieces before, but I really had never seen anything kind of to this level of fun. I do want to also note that the Bounce that I picked up was the unscented, and people are sensitive to smells. I have had people say to me, you know, why does everything from Poshmark smell? I'm like, my stuff is unscented, and I don't want to really be that person, but I do want to just say this, and then I'm gonna dismiss anything else related to this. Synthetic fragrance over time can make your body sensitive. So that's all I really want to say about it. And when you buy scented laundry detergent and scented Bounce and things like that, it has a lot of those synthetic fragrances in them, which sometimes has been known to be an endocrine disruptor, which means it can make bodies produce more estrogen and things like that. I am, you know, a crunchy boulderite, and so I tend to try to avoid a lot of like junky chemicals. This piece sold for $49, which I'm very happy about. It actually, my goodness, may have been in my closet for 2 weeks, I think. I see a lot of Lululemon go through my hands and my closet, and I honestly can say, like, I feel like this was a rare Lululemon find, to find this really fun, like, proper fleece. So let me get this label out. So this is called an airplane cardigan. And this airplane cardigan has been perfected by the brand Pact. I am not shy when I talk about the brand Pact. I love selling Pact. It's an organic cotton brand, and they make really lovely stuff. And sort of getting back to what I just said about synthetic fragrances and fibers and stuff like that, you know, I really have seen a great response to people looking for things like organic cotton, hemp, linen, silk. That's why I like to specialize in natural fibers, because I feel like we are so out of control when it comes to, you know, trying to, for example, find exercise wear that's not made from plastics. And, you know, I'm not going to actually go off on this, but I'm going to confidently state that people really are looking for these natural fibers, and there is a true swell in people searching for items that are indeed made with organic and natural fibers. I don't think much more needs to be said about it, but I think it's real. I think it's a real subset of Poshmark shoppers. And so that's why I pick up Pact organic cotton whenever I can, because I recognize that that niche is there, or niche. Someone the other day at Goodwill was like, why don't people say the word niche correctly? And I'm like, is it really that deep? So please don't come at me. I'm sorry. We all kind of have our way of saying things, and I don't know if you like actually have to come out and like say to someone, don't say niche, say niche. I don't know. Anyway, I love another sale coming in on camera. That little Poshmark jiggity jangle. That was fun. This is going to Pennsylvania. And as I pack this up, I have a few fun things that I want to end my video with, and then we'll be done. So I made a fun video that I am just going to put on the screen as I finish shipping this. I had a Posh order returned to me because the buyer had moved and didn't update her address. Now, actually the item was technically delivered, and then the person refused it the next day. So when I got it home, I noticed the one side of the box was sealed, but this side of the box clearly had been opened. Of course, I decided, well, I better turn on my camera in case I find something interesting inside the box. And by interesting, I mean not what I had shipped out. The first thing I noticed was that the package had clearly been opened. The tissue paper that I wrapped the sweater in had been removed, and the sweater had been looked at, been observed, been removed from the package. So I am grateful that the item that I shipped out was in the box, but I'm wondering if you would give the buyer a second chance and ship this item back to them. So it worked out fine in the end. The item has been reposted for $125, but I just wanted to share that experience because we really never know if the person's on the up and up, if they got the package and told me that they don't live there anymore. I don't really know what the situation was when it came down to it. She has not followed through buying the item for me, but I am also not selling it for the same price that she initially paid for it. So I'm kind of gonna see what happens. I don't think the item is gonna be hard to resell. It is new with tags, and that particular color was hard to find. So that's what I wanted to share. And then I wanted to close my video with the lowball offer of the weekend. I have a Michael Kors purse in my closet that is from a consignment client, and it was priced at $398 at the Michael Kors outlet. It is still in all of its original packaging. It's a really cute kind of Louis Vuitton speedy style bag, and I have it priced in my closet at $275. I'm really hoping to get $175, maybe $200 for it, 50% off what they were selling it for at the outlet. I received the lowball offer this weekend, the best lowball offer of the weekend, a $55 offer. So that is the gold star, like crowning award. Yay for best lowball offer. I countered, and it doesn't really matter, because when someone wants to pay $50 for an item that probably could have been used and stained, like to me, a really nice leather Michael Kors bag that has been stained and used for years, I would sell for $50. So not one that's brand new in all of its original packaging. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have. If you like this video and you've made it to this part of the video and you want to give it a thumbs up, I always greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'm here for it. I've got more content up my sleeve. Thank you. Take care.